Hello, everybody. Welcome to Game Informer's live stream channels. Hello on Twitch. Hello on YouTube. We are here today to share the next cover art for the next issue of Game Informer magazine. Often in these streams, we dive deep into what's in the issue and we talk a little bit about the game and stuff. But today, we're just showing the art. We're just revealing what the game is and showing off the cover. So I want to set expectations here at the beginning. We're doing it a little earlier than usual. I'm Kyle Hilliard. I'm here with Marcus Stewart. What's up, Marcus?
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, and Brian Shea is also here with us. What's up, Brian?
Hey, I am so happy and excited to reveal our next cover. It's always so much fun to, show off the game that we've been getting excited to feature on our cover and, sharing in the enthusiasm with the community.
Yeah. So we'll just we could share. We won't go too deep into it today, but we're excited to show the art. I like this cover a lot. There's some fun stuff about it that we don't often do at Game Informer. We've only done it a handful of times, and I really like when we do it. So I'm excited to share it. But yeah, we're just kind of just chatting here for the next couple minutes. At 11, we'll pull the trigger and we'll show the cover. So how's everybody doing? How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm in my Sunday finest, as you can see. And it's only Thursday, so it makes it even more special.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about this one. I guess the thing that we can talk about in advance is that I wrote this month's cover story. So I'm extra excited. My first cover story that I've written since we've come back.
Yeah.
And I think it's like my 8th overall now.
What was the last one that you wrote? Do you remember off the top of your head?
The last one I wrote was actually the last one we put out before the blip happened, which was the casting of Frank Stone.
Yeah.
So for a while, I had the morbid, feather my cap of saying I wrote the last ever Game Informer cover.
Hey, at least you didn't write a cover story that never made it to print, which is what happened with me with Metaphor.
That is a good point.
Gosh, yeah, that is. I mean, it's funny now. We can laugh about it now, right, guys? It's hilarious.
Yeah, now it's hilarious. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah. Hello, everyone in chat. Seeing some people guessing. Prince Philip saying Ghost of Yotei or Battlefield 6.
Yeah, I will say I said this online. It's not Ghost of Yotei because we're reviewing it right now. That's all we can say.
Yeah, we are allowed to say
we're not. We don't. And if it's a game that's going to be reviewed in the issue, it's not going to be the cover story game. A little tip for future guesses for you.
Yeah, you take that one off. I see there's some interesting games being locked out there. We're not going to acknowledge any of them yet.
We're all just going to look at non.
But we are going to go.
That's a good guess. Yeah. Yeah, what are you guys playing for fun right now? I think Marcus and I were both reviewing.
For fun?
Yeah, we're both reviewing games that we can't talk about in too much detail. But
I did over the weekend, and actually I'll talk about it on the Game Informer show this week. But I started up Herdling, which is Octomotive, the Far Loan Sales developer.
I like those games. The loan sales games. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Their new game where you're herding a bunch of weird yak creatures as this kid. I feel like it just kind of dropped and no one's talking about it. So it's on Game Pass, and it was over the weekend. And I was like, oh, it's really short apparently, and I like Octomotive, so let me just try this out. And I'm probably halfway through it at this point, because I think it's 3.5, 4 hours.
Okay.
But yeah, that's outside of my review game. That's the only thing I've kind of picked up in the last week.
Yeah, I keep poking at Silksong, but just the structure of my life right now, I've been able to play 10 minutes every other day. So I've beaten 2 bosses. It's I am
poking it with your needle.
With my needle, just incredibly slow progress in Silksong.
I'm saying. Yeah.
I have not even started it. I wanted to start the Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC.
Yes.
Have not started that because I've been so consumed by other reviews lately. I went basically from Shinobi Art of Vengeance straight into Borderlands 4.
Yeah.
Then Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which my review just went live this morning on GameInformer.com if you'd like to check that out. I think it's a quite good kart racer. Big improvement over Team Sonic Racing, which came out a few years ago. And now I'm jumping into NBA 2K26, which means I'm just going back and forth between Sega and 2K games at this point, jumping from one to the next.
Yeah, you've been going hard, man. We all have.
Yes,
that time of year.
I saw someone in chat. Let me find your name real quick. Hold on.
Shout out while you're looking to Jamichael Gates, who says, "I'm so glad Game Informer is back." We are too. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it was good time. It was a concrete face asking, "You guys got a favorite GI cover?"
Oh yeah, mine's a very. You could probably guess it. It's Breath of the Wild. Um, I wrote that cover story and I love that cover. I wonder if I can even hold on. I'm gonna try something with my camera. Can you see? You see there?
Yes.
That's I have the framed poster in my office. I love that cover. It's just so cool. And then also it's important to me too. It's like one of my favorite games ever. So that's mine.
Yeah. I have I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's one I always think back to, which was actually the Tomb Raider reboot cover, the
Oh, that is a cool
2013 Tomb
one.
Raider.
Yeah.
I remember getting that. I love Tomb Raider. Like I grew up with Tomb Raider, and I remember getting that in the mail, and just how striking that cover is. Where it's just a zoom in of her face, looking like she just got like the hell beat out of her, and
Yeah.
it was just like the perfect tone setting. Like whoa, like it looks like Lara Croft, but like is it? And then seeing like oh, it is Tomb Raider. Like what happened to her? And I like the intrigue, and just especially when you just look at her eyes of just this like 1,000-yard stare of all the crap that she goes through in that game. I thought that was like just like the perfect tone setting
Yeah.
for like the direction that series was going to take. I still think back to that one.
Also,
For me,
the
it's
real quick
probably
real quick about Tomb Raider. I believe it's one of the few that has a vertical logo as well, which is interesting.
oh right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Sorry, Brian. Please go ahead.
Mine is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, probably just
sure.
because I wrote it and it was like an incredible trip to Square Enix and got to talk to like a good chunk of like the legends that have been involved with Final Fantasy, basically the entire run. I mean, not Sakaguchi because he's not at Square Enix anymore, but you know, Katase, Nomura,
You got 10 seconds, Brian.
Hamaguchi,
Get it out. You got 10 seconds.
Endo, Toriyama.
Just name
No,
names.
it was great. It was that was really good. And also, it's
Yeah.
a cool image of just
Yes.
Sephiroth standing in fire.
Yeah.
As
but-
he does.
Yeah. All right.
We've got a cover reveal, guys.
Yeah,
It's
you guys ready?
11
I'm going to hit the
o'clock.
button right now. You ready? Here we go. The Outer Worlds 2 is our next cover.
Yay.
And the thing that I was sort of like, I guess you could say teasing about this is the thing that we don't do a lot, that I love it when we do, is we changed the Game Informer logo to match sort of the style of the game. And I love that. I love it when we do that. I really like this cover a lot. I like how, I don't know, it's just cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? I love the way it looks.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Like I said, it
Amazing.
captures the style and personality of the game perfectly. I love that we did the logo treatment. And I just love how like much like the game itself, like it's kind of silly. You know?
Yeah.
Like you just look at that as like really eye-catching, like what is happening there? Like what is this? Like it captures the just the vibe of that game super well.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Like it kind of it reminds me, and we talked about it a little bit when we were sort of talking to the team and stuff, and when we were kind of going in this direction, I was kind of getting it reminded me of our BioShock Infinite covers, which was another one where we did like a very specific style with a very specific logo. And I always loved those covers. Speaking of favorite covers, but yeah, The Outer Worlds 2. We're going to have a lot more to share in the coming weeks, but the idea here is we wanted to show the cover earlier than usual. We want to let you know what game is on the cover. We want to show you the art, like sooner than we normally would, with the idea that like if you're excited about The Outer Worlds 2 and you want to get this issue, GameInformer.com/subscribe. You have more time to get this specific issue if you're a new subscriber.
Yeah. Speaking of subs, by the way, thank you to Phenom for the Twitch sub.
Thank
for
you.
7 months.
Yeah. And I believe Matt Miller, our editor-in-chief, our brave leader, gave us the go-ahead to say that there will be an interesting pack-in with this one as well. If you've gotten the last couple issues, you know that we've been putting posters with the issues because we've been able to put them inside of bags and things like that. This one's going to have something cool that's, I believe, related to the cover. But that's all we're going to say. We'll share that surprise later. But yeah, Outer Worlds 2. I'm going to show the full cover again, and like I said, we'll have a lot more soon. And thanks everybody for tuning in and for checking it out. Any final words, Brian or Marcus?
I
I
love when we do these font treatments. I
Yeah.
think the most iconic one's probably like the Darksiders 2 one, I think it was, where we had like it's either Darksiders 1 or Darksiders 2, where
There's
we had a
2,
really
yep.
cool like font. I think BioShock Infinite might be another one
Yep.
that sticks out.
Borderlands
But yeah,
2 was another one. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
yeah,
uh,
it's awesome to have the kind of the extra step in making these covers look so unique.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think you mentioned like the digital launch of the issue will be September 30th. And then the physical issue will start hitting mailboxes in October.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. And Marcus, you guys will be streaming Resident Evil Outbreak tomorrow, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
part 3 of our Resident Evil Outbreak Super Replay.
A good prequel to Resident Evil 9 Requiem, turns out. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe.
We're learning as we go.
Yeah.
How much this actually matters.
All right, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks.